Alright, so let's take a look how to use this criminal profile template in DaVinci Resolve. So once you download this template, you should get this zip file, and if you unzip it, you will get this folder over here. Now if you open up this folder, you'll find these subfolders inside it. Now this is the project file which you need to install in DaVinci Resolve, which I will show you in a moment. But before that, make sure to open up this font link, copy and paste this font link to your browser, download and install it. If you don't install this font first, then the template might not work properly. So make sure to install it first. You can change it later. Okay, now once you install the font properly, now we are ready to install this DaVinci Resolve template. Okay, now make sure that your DaVinci Resolve version is 17 or above. Below version will not work. And then just click on this home icon over here so that you get this window over here, and right click on any blank space and click on this restore project archive. Don't click on this import project, click on this restore project archive, and then just navigate to your download folder, open up that, open up the project file and select the .dra folder and click open. And once you do that, it will ask you for a name. Just name it, hit OK, and it will import. Now just double click on the renamed file and the template is ready for edit over here. As you can see in the timeline, there is total 12 different scenes which is placed like that. Now by default, if you can't see the final comp name in the timeline over here, make sure to go over here and toggle it from this section, because sometimes you might get this setup so that you cannot see the timeline name. Just go over here and toggle it from here so that you can see it. This is kind of important. Okay, now if you just scrub through in the timeline, you will see all of these scenes like so. Now let's take a look how to change these images and the text placeholders. Now let's suppose I want to edit the scene 1. Okay, so you need to find this pre-comp in this master bin over here. So the easiest way to find it, press and hold Alt or Option on your keyboard and just double click on the scene 1 and it will be automatically find it for you. Okay, by default all of these scenes are placed in the underneath the master, edit comps, and in the text field. You can see scene 1, scene 2, scene 3 like that. All of the scenes can be found over here, and if you just double click on any scenes over here, it will be opened up with a new tab, and here you can select it and change all of this text, color and etc. from this section. Okay, so and the easiest way is just press and hold Alt and double click and it will be find it for you and highlight it for you, and just double click on that, it will be opened up. Now to change the image over here, you need to open up this image composition and need to open up this image pre-comps. So if you just select this template, you will see which images it's holding. So right now it's holding the image 1. Okay, so I'm just going to double click on this image 1, and here I will import my own image. Okay, so I've created a folder demo image and I have imported an image over here. So what I can do, I can just drag and drop into this image 1 composition, and I'm going to refit, and I'm going to select it and fit it over here. And if I just go back, it should be updated in this section. By the way, if you can't see the update, make sure to go over here to this playback, and in the render catch, make sure to it's none, because sometimes if you make it smart, what it will do, it will already catch for you, as you can see the blue mark, and if it's already catching for you, and then if you are trying to change the image, it will not show the updated image because it already cached it. So for that, I will recommend you to go over here and make it to none. And once you've done editing everything, then you can go over here and switch it back to smart before you render. Otherwise, your render will not start properly. Okay, this is how you change the images. And now for the text, you can just select it and you can find all of these text parameters in this section. So if I just scale this up a bit, or let's make the timeline bigger. As you can see, if I type my text over here, everything will be updated live. And you can change the font, color, tracking, etc. in this section. You can change the position scale. Here is the second text, which is this section, and for the third text, you get this section over here. So everything will be available here. And there is another text which is top secret, which is this one. So you can change the color. You can change if you type your text over here, you can see the text box will be automatically resized. You can control the text box thickness from here, and width, height, color, etc. Now you can change additional colors like this top bar color, which is this one, file page color, which is this one, and the file cover color, which is this one. So if I change it, as you can see, it will be changed. At the end, we'll find this image border color. So let's change it red. The border will be red. That's basically it for this scene, and this kind of settings will be all same for these other scenes as well. So let's take a look. So let's all double click on the scene 5, and if I just double click on that, so you have to change the image 6, 7 and 8. So you can just go over here and you can open up these 3 image composition and change it. And for the text, you get all of the text over here and everything is same. So you get the idea. Okay, now let's suppose you don't need that much of scene, so you can delete any of the scene from between or swap any scenes you like. And all of the scenes by default 15 seconds long, so you cannot extend more than 15 seconds, but you can decrease it less than 15 seconds. And make sure to overlap a bit, because the next scene will come animate in. So once it's fully covered, then you can cut it out. And this is a bit important. Once it's fully covered, make sure to cut it out, otherwise your render will take a bit long time. Okay, so that's basically it for this editing this template. Now let's see how to export it. So once you're happy with your edit, now you can just go to your deliver, and here you can type your name, choose your destination folder, add to render queue, and you can start render over here. I hope this video helped. If you need any other support, feel free to contact me. I will be happy to answer.